Well, hello everyone. I thought I would bring you all kind of an interior critique video on the Fusion. So, we'll go ahead and start it up. And when you start it, the seat does move forward, which is really nice. So, interior materials. The entire dashboard is soft, padded material. It's not leather, obviously, but it is a really nice, nicely grained stitch material. It ends here at this line. You have your grayish plastic surrounds on your air vents, which look really nice. I mean, they feel a little teeny on the chintzy side, but I mean, honestly, who cares? Nobody ever touches that. The dashboard is soft all the way to the windshield up there. Of course, you have your speaker here and your defrosting vents, as well as your passenger airbag indicator over there. And I'm going to turn the heater down because it's really hot in here. It's pretty cold outside. Still above here, soft touch materials, soft touch all the way across. Glovebox is hard plastic, but it's nicely grained. It's not rough like GM's plastic, and it is lockable with this key that I have in my pocket. Here's the key fob for the vehicle, and it is quite a large key fob. It's pretty chunky. I have pretty big hands, and it takes up quite a bit of it. But here is the spare key, or the little door entry key if you ever get locked out or anything. And that was my phone vibrating, so I apologize for that. You just put that in there and turn it to the left to lock. So as you can see now, can't get in, and then again it vibrates again, so I apologize. And then turn it back to the right to unlock it. Glove box is damped, and it is cavernous. I mean, it's completely huge. I don't know why I have a phone case in there, don't ask. You have a little net storage compartment here, which I keep the wheel lock and some window pane in. And then, of course, it's two-tiered. There's your first tier, and there's your second. Coming across here, you have more of the gray plastic finish with a lighter plastic accenting. Looks really nice. I like that a lot. Coming down the center stack, all this around here is soft materials, and the dash portion of the soft materials actually, yes, I am barefooted. The dash materials actually ends here, and then more soft materials come here where your knees hit, which is really nice. I'm really glad Ford included that. And the soft touch materials don't end until back right there where you can see that little crack. Armrest is nicely padded and stitched in what is probably vinyl. I don't believe this is leather. And center stack, it is pretty sure-footed actually. The lid is a little on the jiggly side, but other than that, of course you have the piano black finish trim here, which is going to be a fingerprint and scratch magnet one of these days, but I choose not to look at that day yet. Garage door opener, need to take that back in the house. A leather stitch shift boot, or it may be leather, it's probably vinyl. 6-speed automatic with sport mode. And of course, you have here your sync indicator, or not indicator, just a little logo. Which, sync is really nice. I love sync. I can tell her to do anything, and she just does it. Same padded materials on this side of the dash as well. Coming all the way back here. Steering wheel is leather wrapped, or probably vinyl wrapped. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like real leather. What you get. Yeah. It is leather wrapped-ish, with nice side bolstering grip extensions, which is a really nice touch since this car, you know, it can hold its own. It's pretty quick. It's nicely thick. Fits well in your hands. I like it. This cover is kind of in a rubberized finish. It is hard plastic, but it is rubberized, so that's nice. You have, of course, your control for your screens on the steering wheel, and cruise control, and audio controls. This one does not have the adaptive cruise control or the active park assist, which is okay, because I'm not really concerned with those features. Door panel is padded, just like the dash. Of course, you have your speaker grill here, 3-person memory seating, as well as real metal door handles. You can hear that is real metal, and they get very cold, and well, I don't know if they get warm because it hasn't been hot here. Padded here, yes, I know the door's open and the engine's on. And then you have here a little section of hard touch materials, which comes all the way down here, which, you know, that's not a huge touch point, but it does go back to soft stitched leather on the door panel, which is really nice, and that goes all the way down to here where the window switch ends. Armrest is nicely padded and leather stitched, and then the door handle, of course, is the piano black finish. Right here, this is pretty much hard touch. From the armrest down, the door panel is hard touch, but it's really sturdy plastic, no sharp edges or anything like that. It's really nicely grained and sounds really solid. Again, your speaker grill, and even inside here where nobody touches, that's soft touch. I'm glad Ford did that. Coming around here, of course, this is hard touch. It's where I believe there's an airbag there. Yeah, there's an airbag. And as for the armrest, it is kind of shortcut, but it does extend back into the door panel, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's hard on my elbow sometimes, but it's no big deal. Of course, automatic headlights and all that good stuff. I'll go back to the door panel, or not back to the door panel, to the back seat is what I meant. Oh shoot. Forgot to unlock the doors. And this is where I have the seat to drive, and footroom, barefoot room, is nice. Your seat, or your feet, fit under the seat really well. Knee room is plentiful, and the back seat is really comfortable in this car. It may not be like the most completely spacious in the class, but it definitely has the most usable room. So door panel back here, the materials do carry through, which I'm really glad Ford did that. The only thing that's different is this panel is still soft touch, but it's not leather stitched, which isn't too bad. And then you have more of the piano black finish, and like I said, the padded material here, padded armrest, and then everything from here down is hard touch, but again, it's still really nice. You do have air vents and a household power outlet and a car power outlet down here, which I'm really, really glad Ford did that. Seat comfort is really nice. Seats are nicely padded. Thigh support is wonderful. You do have a center armrest with 2 actual legit cup holders, thank God. This armrest here is leather stitched and padded very nicely. You can see my elbow just, or well, you can't see, but it just sinks right in, very nice. You do have adjustable rear headrests for all 3 seats, even the middle one. And the middle seat, there's not much of a center tunnel. It's actually not that bad. It's one of the more comfortable middle seats I've been in. And then this is the passenger seat, and as you can see, it's very far forward, and I have lots and lots of room to stretch out. And I will show you that the seats do fold down back here. Scoot back over, you just grab this handle right here, and you're in the trunk, which is absolutely massive. The trunk in this car is huge, which I'm really glad about that. It's not a flat load height, which is kind of meh, but the trunk is big enough on its own. And I got the seatbelt caught. Crap. There we go. Got it back. You do have those nice little cutout windows in the back, which is really, really nice. for visibility. The rear deck lid is pretty deep. You do get a lot. It's a long way back there. Of course, you have your speaker grills, and this is all carpeted, by the way. I don't know if anyone cares, but anyways, I guess that really pretty much wraps it up for the interior critique on the Fusion. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed.